What's going on, everyone? It's Super here and welcome to another Injustice 2 video, and today I have a Q&A video for you guys, and I'm sorry that I'm uploading this like 2 days from Saturday, which is like Q&A Saturday. It's Q&A Monday today. I apologize, it's been very busy. I haven't even had a chance to record too many videos as of late. That's what you guys have been seeing, you know, like Captain Cold, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman the last couple days, just because I need to record some more videos. I'm getting ready for MVCI because that's going to get a huge update. Venom's coming out, one of my most anticipated characters, and of course next week we have the release of Atom. So there's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of new content on the channel. Just haven't had time to record, including this Q&A. One of my favorite videos to make every single week because I get to answer a lot of the community's questions. So let's start off with some general questions, and then I'll go and answer like the actual Q&A questions from the comment section. So it's just general questions. Number one, of course, where in God's name is the full gameplay trailer for Atom? Now, I'm recording this. You guys are going to see it's like very late. I'm going to schedule it because my sleep schedule all messed up. I'm doing this commentary at 5 in the morning on Monday. So who knows? Maybe we get a full Atom trailer a little bit later, but we are for sure going to be getting an Atom Watchtower stream probably Friday. Couple days before he's released, gonna get a Watchtower stream, so we'll see his gameplay there. I don't know if they're gonna have a full gameplay trailer anymore, but of course we're gonna get a Watchtower at some point. But the fact that we've already seen some of his gameplay, even though it wasn't a full trailer, and Ed Boon had said, don't worry guys, a full trailer's coming for Atom. If we don't get it, it's fine. We got a little tease of his gameplay. I'm cool waiting for the Watchtower stream to see like a full gameplay breakdown. So I don't know about Atom, if we're going to get a full gameplay reveal. If we do, of course, I'll cover it on the channel. Next up is, got any tips for legendary gear? Yes, I'll give you guys a couple of quick tips because I do have a video talking about tips to get legendary gear, but the number one tip is to save your mother boxes. Like I have a ton of gear, you know, I've spent a lot of time, or my AI spent a lot of time playing this game, so I've accumulated pretty much all the gear that I want to get. So I really have no purpose of opening up mother boxes anymore unless there's a new character that comes out. So what I do is I just save every single mother box that I get until there's like right before a new character comes out, so I could just get rid of those and, you know, prepare for the next character. Because if you save, let's just say 100 mother boxes before a DLC character comes out, there is no chance of you getting that new character's legendary gear or that new character's gear after he's released, because the, you know, gear that you get is already predetermined once you get the mother box. So I wait until there's new multiverse event, legendary multiverse events, or like right before a DLC character comes out, just to get rid of them and to start off fresh. So save all the mother boxes you can until, you know, new multiverses appear or a DLC character is about to come out. Because that way, you know, you could open up the mother boxes and get as much, you know, rare and epic gear that you can to sacrifice. Number two, and this one's very important, the easiest way in order to get manual requirements. So for example, like let's just say right now I'm doing Joker, you have to do the running crowbar move, meter burn version, in order to get the requirement. You have to end the match in the meter burn crowbar. It can't be the regular crowbar, it has to be the meter burn portion of it. The easiest way to get these requirements, which all characters have, is to go into the advanced battle simulator, put it on very easy, and it'll be extremely easy to get a lot of the requirements. Not only that, but you could also, since it's on very easy, it's going to be real easy for you to get stage transitions, which a lot of characters have. For example, 100 stage transitions. You know, you'll knock out maybe, I don't know, 6 in one match. So those 100 are going to go by really fast. And then, of course, just end the match with whatever requirement you're doing. That's a huge tip that makes, you know, finishing off a game with something that normally would be very hard to do, it makes it way, way easier. And other than that, it just takes time. Nothing more I could say. It just takes time. One tip that I'll give you guys is, if you are trying to go for, you know, gear that has guild events requirements, all you have to do obviously is just do all the requirements, or have your AI do all the requirements, and then just leave that guild and then join or create another guild. Like, the penalty is like 5 minutes, so obviously you could wait. I can't leave my guild because I created it and it's for my Discord. So I can't leave it because then it'll dismantle. So I have to wait to get Superman's legendary gear until the guild like refreshes, like the guild events. So those are my tips. Use Advanced Battle Simulator to do the manual requirements. Of course, always take your AI into Endless Tower once all you need to do is like do damage. You'll not only get gear for that specific character because it's just endless battle, but also it's just all you got to do is just press A, you know, to have your character. Right now my Joker's doing endless battle. And save your mother boxes until new legendary gear comes out or a DLC character is about to come out. Alright, so moving on here, how do you want Enchantress to play? Now this one I really don't want to answer too much because every time that I've tried to predict a character's gameplay, I get disappointed if it's not how I envision that character to play. So I'm going into an open mind with Enchantress's gameplay. She could be very, very defensive magic user like Dr. Fate, or she could be a very offensive character. So hopefully she's more offense than defense. All I want really is for her to have some sort of teleport because I like my teleports. Like I like using Supergirl. She's, you know, got the teleport action going. Very, very useful. So I really want her to have some sort of teleport. But from the gameplay that we have seen, it looked like she has some, you know, magical beams that she shoots from her hands, and she also has a magical barrier that protects her from specific attacks. That's all we know so far based on this little short clip that we got from Fighter Pack 3 reveal. So I'm not really gonna comment about how I want her to play. I just want her to have a teleport. If she doesn't, all right, that's fine. You know, but I'm not really imagining any playstyle at the moment. If she plays like, here, I'll throw one out there for you guys. If she plays like what was the name of the variation? Man, I forgot the variation for Quan Chi where he casts, you know, different spells on the ground, and if you step on the circle, you get different, you know, you get armor, or you steal your opponent's meter. Sorcerer Quan Chi, there you go. If she plays like Sorcerer Quan Chi, that would be pretty cool. I don't think there's a character in the game that plays anywhere near like Sorcerer Quan Chi. So having a magic user like her play like Sorcerer Quan Chi would be really cool. That's how I actually imagine Constantine to play, to be honest with you guys. But like I said, just throwing that out there. Not really like a preference or anything. It's just an idea that just came up to my head right now. Alright, let's see. Am I going to upload World War II videos, like Call of Duty World War II videos? And the answer is no. I played the game a little bit. I tried to play it on launch, but of course this game has had the worst launch in the history of Call of Duty. This game in 2017, millions of, you know, dollars to not only make but also promote, market, has the worst launch by far of any Call of Duty ever. So that left a sour taste in my mouth. The sniping, which is what I normally do, it's not that bad. You know, it's pretty fun. But the maps, there's only 9 maps in the game, and only like 2 of them which are decent. The other ones are horrible, and everyone has the same complaint about this, even though the game is, you know, somewhat fun for what it is. I will definitely prefer this game over any jetpack games, I'll tell you that much. Like, just not having people flying around is the type of Call of Duty that I like, but unfortunately it's made by Sledgehammer Games, which is, in my opinion, not a good developer, especially with the maps. Horrible job. So nope, definitely not going to be uploading some World War II videos. Alright, now let's get on to the actual questions here. First one comes from Mason Nguyen, I'm sorry. I just recently got into fighting games, and I've been learning Injustice, and so far it's been pretty good. I mean, I'm still really bad, but I want to know whether I should use the joystick or the D-pad for combos. Now, that is a really good question that I've been meaning to answer for a while. Never, ever, if you're playing with a controller, use the joystick on the controller to move in a fighting game. Never use the directional buttons to move. It's so much easier to do combos. You have so much more control over your character. Your inputs are going to be a lot more precise. Never, I repeat, I want to say, I can't stress this enough, never use the little joystick on the controller to control your character in a fighting game. Never. So use the directional buttons, guys. Bavote asks, who is your main character? I really don't have a main. I guess you could say Superman, but I mean, anyone can use Superman. Like I said before, I took the quote from The Great Infiltration. I main the game, pretty much. I enjoy playing all the characters. That's how I like to play the game. I don't really have, you know, a main, sort of say. It could be Superman, Supergirl, but these characters are just like, not really main characters. They're just good characters that I could go to at any point. So I really don't have a main in Injustice 2. Let's see, Ad Jackson asks, Fighter Pack 4 or Fighter Pack 0, which one would you prefer? I'll definitely prefer Fighter Pack 4 over the Fighter Pack 0, which was going to have like Doomsday, Batgirl, and a couple other characters that have left my mind at the moment. But yeah, Fighter Pack 4 for sure. Give me new characters, baby. As much as I love playing Batgirl in Injustice 1, like her gameplay was just very, very fun. I want new characters, so definitely Fighter Pack 4. Darth Scyther, which DLC character would you switch with another character and why? Ooh, I don't want to answer that. Every time that I talk negatively about a specific character, a lot of people always get pissed off, or you know, the people who like that character always get pissed off. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. But I will say that I would have wanted, you know, a character like Dr. Manhattan. I know he's like a god. All right, it's all good. But I wanted Dr. Manhattan in the game. And let me just throw this one out there. I won't throw a DLC character out there, but I'll throw a character. If I could pick one character from the entire roster, I would take out Deadshot and replace him with Deathstroke. I think that would make everybody happy. So that's my answer. It's not DLC character, but it's a character. Electric asks, do you agree with the one-button fighting game system? Because I do. I think one-button, you know, like dial-up combos are, like, they're okay if someone is just starting the game. I'm assuming he means like one-button combos, like what you have in Dragon Ball FighterZ and in Marvel Infinite. But those will only get you so far. And you're not going to maximize your damage, but it's a good starting point for someone who might not know, you know, a lot about fighting games. They could just mash on, let's just say XXXXX. They could just mash on that and they get a combo with the super, etc. And, you know, they feel good, and then they might want to learn the game a little bit more. They might want to do something else, and that's how people get into fighting games. So I think for like beginners, it's definitely not bad. Hopefully they have options to turn those off in every fighting game. Like Marvel Infinite, they have an option to turn off auto combos, which of course I do, because then they just get in the way. If you're like trying to do some more advanced stuff or like intermediate stuff, auto combos would just get in the way. So I think auto combos are like good, or one-button combos are like good for beginners. Last two questions here. Tao asks, have you enjoyed Injustice 2 as much as MK? Truthfully, no, I definitely not. Not that I have not enjoyed playing Injustice 2, but if I compare my enjoyment and my wanting to play the two fighting games, Mortal Kombat X had me more excited. It made me want to play the game a lot more, and I have played them equally. It seems like I play more Injustice 2 now than I did Mortal Kombat, but that was not the case. I actually played more Mortal Kombat before because I would play on my off time and still record and upload daily videos. So I think it's just the two game styles, and I'm more of a fan of like Mortal Kombat characters as opposed to DC characters. So I've enjoyed, you know, comparing my Injustice 2 enjoyment to MK. It's not, I don't want to say it's not even close, but I enjoyed playing MKX way more than I have played or enjoyed playing Injustice 2. Again, not that I don't enjoy playing Injustice 2, it's just if I compare the two, I'll take MK, my enjoyment to that game. Last question here comes from Rick. Top 5 favorite characters to play. I'm assuming he means Injustice 2. Number 1, Joker. Number 2, I don't have the roster in front of me right now, but I really enjoy playing Hellboy. I think his playstyle is really fun. Black Manta's another character who's really fun to play. Let's see, what other characters do I really enjoy playing? I do enjoy playing Robin just because his combos are really fun to do. And I enjoy playing Captain Cold. Captain Cold has been one of those characters that has been there from the beginning as far as like enjoyment for me. Even though he got nerfed and a lot of people are saying he's the worst character in the game, I don't think that's the case. Maybe people are overreacting. I still think he has really fun setups, really fun combos to do, and his level 2 like ice grenade is one of the most fun things in the game, just because you could be very creative with, you know, combos and, you know, different things. Even though he did lose a bunch of combos that I had, you know, come up with, especially with like meter burning, your forward 3, especially like in the corner. I was doing some like crazy looking combos. They added more recovery on the ice grenades, so all those are lost, unfortunately. But those are like the characters that I have the most fun. Joker for sure, #1 most fun character in my opinion, just because he's hard to play. His chattering teeth combos really fun, and in the corner he's definitely a killer in the corner. But the thing is, getting your opponent to the corner with Joker is a tough one because he definitely struggles in like the mid screen, and he has okay like stage carry, wall carry, whatever you want to call it. But I just really love playing Joker. So those are my top 5 characters, I guess. Hellboy, Black Manta, Joker. Who else did I say? Let's take Robin out of there and let's put Swamp Thing. So Swamp Thing, Joker, Hellboy, Black Manta, and Captain Cold. Those are my top 5 most fun characters to play at the moment. Top of my head, I don't even have the roster in front of me, but those are the ones that pop into my head, then meaning that those are the ones that I enjoy playing the most, I guess. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.